Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world of vintage motorcycles, showcasing 7 of the coolest rides you absolutely need to check out. Number 7. 1982 Moto Guzzi Le Mans MK 3. The 1982 Moto Guzzi Le Mans MK3 stood out in a crowd of motorcycles, daring to embrace its unique identity. While other bikes from Japan flaunted aggressive fairings, the Le Mans MK3 opted for a refined Italian aesthetic. Its three-quarter fairing provided wind protection without sacrificing its sleek and sporty appearance. This machine wasn't about hiding behind plastic. It demanded to be seen and admired. At its heart was a longitudinally mounted air-cooled V-twin engine, giving the Le Mans MK3 a remarkably low center of gravity for an exhilarating experience on twisty roads. Despite its air cooling, this engine wasn't your typical cruiser power plant. Packing a punch of 70 horsepower, the Le Mans MK3 could hold its own against many sport bikes. While it might not have been the most cutting-edge bike on the block, that was precisely its allure. The 1982 Moto Guzzi Le Mans MK3 catered to riders who cherished classic Italian style and craved an electrifying ride. Number 6. 1982 GL500 Silverwing. The 1982 Honda GL500 Silverwing wasn't your run-of-the-mill motorcycle. While it may have lacked the chrome and thunderous roar of its Harley counterparts, it brought something different to the table. Practicality, with a hint of panache. Picture a sleek silver silhouette gliding effortlessly down the highway. That was the Silverwing. It may not have been the flashiest ride out there, but its smooth lines and comfortable riding stance promised adventure around every bend. Nestled beneath its fairings was a surprisingly potent engine for its era. This 500cc liquid-cooled V-twin wasn't a powerhouse, but its 50 horsepower output and shaft drive ensured a dependable and smooth ride. Of course, the Silverwing had its idiosyncrasies. While its stylish fairings added to its aesthetic appeal, they provided less wind protection compared to some touring bikes. But that just meant feeling the breeze in your hair on those glorious sunny days, right? This motorcycle epitomized the perfect balance between practicality and a dash of thrill on the open road. It was designed for riders who craved exploration without compromising on comfort. Number 5. 1976 Triumph Bonneville. In the era of triumph for the British motorcycle industry, the 1976 Triumph Bonneville emerged as a beacon of simplicity amidst Japan's formidable competition. Stripping away the complexities, Triumph opted for straightforward elegance with the 1976 model. Gone were the multiple color choices, replaced by classic blue or red with striking white accents. This wasn't a bike that screamed for attention. It commanded admiration in a Marlon Brando-esque manner, rugged and timeless. Sporting a robust 750cc engine, a staple of Bonneville since the mid-60s, it wasn't about sheer power, but rather a sense of unyielding reliability. The absence of a red line on the tachometer reinforced this notion. The notable change for 1976 was the adoption of a left-hand shifter, catering to the American market's preferences. Traditional British riders may have grumbled, but the practicality of the shift couldn't be denied. It signified a subtle adaptation as Triumph maneuvered through the evolving landscape of motorcycling. Number 4. 1967 CB77 Superhawk. The 1967 CB77 Superhawk shook up the motorcycle scene, delivering a bold challenge to established norms. This was all about sleek power. Unlike the chrome-heavy bikes of its time, the Superhawk epitomized clean lines and a sporty profile. Designed for speed, it was a machine meant to tear through the asphalt, not for leisurely Sunday cruises. Beneath its streamlined exterior lay a powerhouse of an engine. The 305cc Marvel boasted dual carburetors and an overhead cam setup, screaming to a redline of 9,200 RPM. This translated into exhilarating acceleration and nearly hitting the century mark in top speed. While it might not dominate modern drag races, in 1967, this little Honda was a speed demon. It demanded a skilled rider, someone who could handle its agile nature. But for those seeking a ride as thrilling to behold as it was to experience, the 1967 CB77 Superhawk was a revelation. It reshaped the concept of a sport bike, laying the groundwork for the high-performance machines we enjoy today. Number 3. 1974 Norton Commando. This British motorcycle made heads turn, a cafe racer brimming with attitude. But beyond its striking appearance, the Commando boasted a parallel twin engine, a hallmark design perfected by Norton over decades. What set it apart was the innovative isolastic engine, ingeniously rubber isolated from the frame to ensure a smoother ride without rattling your teeth loose. In 1974, the Commando received a displacement upgrade, graduating from 750 to 850 cc. While the increase might seem modest, it delivered a punchy power delivery. While it wasn't built for mind-blowing top speeds, the Commando could still move with authority, thanks to its healthy dose of horsepower. In 1974, various trims catered to different preferences. The standard Roadster epitomized the classic cafe racer aesthetic, while the Interstate variant offered a more touring-oriented experience with a larger fuel tank and a cushier seat. For those craving off-road adventures, the Street Scrambler boasted higher ground clearance and Scrambler-style exhaust pipes. Regardless of the trim, the 1974 Norton Commando appealed to riders who valued a fusion of style, performance, and a touch of British ruggedness. Number 2. 1984 VF1000. Back in 1984, Honda unleashed the VF1000 onto the world, a motorcycle that boldly combined power with aerodynamics. This beast featured a sleek half-fairing and a low-slung cowl, hinting at its prowess for speed and precision on the open road. No more excessive chrome. The VF1000 embraced a modern, muscular appearance, sporting a single rectangular headlight peeking out from its streamlined shell. Beneath the surface, it housed a formidable 998cc 16-valve V4 engine, delivering a whopping 113 horsepower. This wasn't just impressive for its time, it meant the VF1000 could hold its ground against any competitor on the road. To manage all that power, adjustable front forks and a Pro-Link rear suspension were in place, ensuring a smooth ride that matched the engine's spirited performance. The VF1000 of 1984 wasn't just a sight to behold. It revolutionized the game. It demonstrated that a motorcycle could marry style with serious power, offering riders an exhilarating experience wrapped in a contemporary package. Number 1. 1961 BMW R69S. The 1961 BMW R69S wasn't just a bike for leisurely weekend rides, it was a powerhouse, akin to a hot rod on two wheels. Picture a sports car's equivalent in motorcycle form. With its sleek and functional design, the R69S exuded elegance without unnecessary chrome embellishments. Its clean lines and performance-oriented focus commanded respect, showcasing understated sophistication on the road. Beneath its stylish exterior, the R69S housed an impressive power plant, a 594cc, two-cylinder boxer twin, a hallmark of BMW engineering. This wasn't your typical thumping engine. The R69S was renowned for its smoothness, a departure from the noisy, vibrating motorcycles of its era. Owning a 1961 BMW R69S wasn't merely about transportation. It was a statement. It appealed to riders who valued top-notch engineering and exhilarating performance, all wrapped in a timeless design. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, then make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.